for tuning into Wildcast. I'm Taylor Maresca.
And I'm Devin Homer.
The University of Arizona has completed its nearly year-long search for a new assistant vice president and police chief. University President Robert Robbins announced the position would be filled by Paula Balafas. Balafas comes to the U of A from the University of Colorado Boulder, where she served as a division commander for its police department. President Robbins says, under Balafas's leadership, UAPD will continue to build upon the strong partnerships already established with our students, faculty, and staff to fundamentally transform how we address the needs of our community and reimagine campus safety, security, and law enforcement. Balafas is expected to begin her duties as police chief in early March.
The college community convenience store, Duffel, just opened right here in Tucson. The company, completely run by students, aims to put a smile on customers' faces while delivering to them in 10 minutes or less. Wildcast reporter AJ Janos has more.
The University of Arizona has a brand new delivery service providing for the campus community. Duffel, which originally started at UCLA about 2 years ago, delivers convenience goods and products. The company is fully student-run, with riders, who are known as racers, delivering orders using electric scooters.
Every single employee that you see here at the store is going to be a student, and no one understands a student's needs like another student. And so we want to be there for the University of Arizona community, and we want them to know that we will be able to get them what they need, when they want it, in under 10 minutes.
Employees working at Duffel feel as though the student workforce and focus on the campus creates a feeling of camaraderie.
I feel like there's a lot more interaction just with other students, and it's just I don't know, when I've made a delivery and people have been like, oh, that was so fast, and it's just so sweet to interact with people like that. And also it's so close to campus. It's an on-campus job, but the fact that I think that it's run by students and we just kind of work the place is also a huge part of it.
As Duffel continues to grow, the company plans to expand its inventory in the coming months. Reporting for UATV3, I'm AJ Janis.
February is Black History Month, honoring African Americans throughout history who have helped shape the nation. The Association for the Study of African American Life and History says this year's theme for Black History Month is Black Health and Wellness. This year, the University of Arizona will celebrate Black History Month with several discussions, performances, and films throughout the month.
Up next, the 2022 Winter Olympic Games,
the Spring Study Abroad Fair,
and poetry on climate change.
We'll have all that for you when we return.
The 2022 Winter Olympics kicked off on Friday in Beijing, China. While the Games have just begun, the United States only holds 2 silver medals total. The U.S. brought 23 medals home from the 2018 Winter Games. Ranking 15th in Paris figure skating, Paris figure skating begins February 18th. One athlete competing in Paris figure skating at the Olympics, Chris Knurum, happens to be from right here in Tucson.
The University of Arizona held its annual Spring Study Abroad Fair last week. Attendees were eligible to enter a drawing for a $1,000 study abroad scholarship while getting more information on the international opportunities provided by the university. Wildcast reporter Annalise Wille attended the event.
This past Wednesday, UA Global had its Study Abroad Fair, which they have every semester. The event took place on the UA Mall, and representatives from the countries the University of Arizona can send students to were there to give them information on each of the cities. Curriculum Integration Manager Mariah Nunes talked about the purpose of the Study Abroad Fair for students.
The Abroad Fair is a really great opportunity for students to come and get information about our various programs. We have programs all over the world, offering classes for all majors and all students. So we really want to spread the word and make sure that students know that this is an opportunity for them.
Many students who have done a semester abroad recommend it to others. Ana Lucia Verduzco and Lucas Hoferkemp shared their experience studying abroad and why they believe other students should take the trip.
So I think it's a really great growing moment because you see kind of what you're capable of. Maybe it's the first time that you're independent or that you have to just figure things out on your own, how to problem solve. I feel like it really pushed me to be confident in myself and to just go out of my comfort zone, and you get to make friends of a lifetime.
Just being immersed in a whole new world of language and culture and food. It really is the best way to broaden your horizons.
Reporting to you for UATV3, I'm Annalise Wille.
The Student Success District recently opened here at the U of A, including things such as the Bear Down Gym and many study spaces. The district has something for everyone. Wildcast reporter Teresa Palmquist has more.
Part of the new Student Success District, Bear Down Gym renovations are finally completed, and I went to check it out. When you walk into the building, you step right onto the old basketball court where the Arizona Wildcats used to play. On the second floor, you'll find plenty of comfortable study and collaborative learning spaces, as well as a life lab and a writing center on the second floor. On the third floor, there are more study spaces, including the bleachers from the original gym and conference rooms that can be reserved. There is no shortage of study space in the new building, and the bottom floor features its very own red and blue market, as well as an 1,800 square foot fitness and wellness center. The Sky Bridge is located on the second floor of the building and connects to the Bartlett Academic Success Center, which is at the back end of Bear Down Gym. The new Success Center features career support, academic advising, think tanks, and a SALT Center. I'm Teresa Palmquist, reporting with UATV.
After the break, Wildcast sports anchor Annalise Wille has all the latest in UA sports. Don't go away.
All right, hello, welcome to Hector's live stream. Today we're going to talk about how everything goes down on me, I guess. It's getting yelled at season, where you get yelled at all the time for things you don't do. So that's what happened last night, and I don't know how to take care of it.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Annalise Wille, here to give you all the updates you need to know in Arizona sports. It was an exciting week in men's basketball as the Wildcats faced two top 20 teams in UCLA and USC. Coming off a tough road loss last week at UCLA, the Cats defeated the Bruins in a thrilling game on Thursday at the McHale Center. Sports reporter Sammy Cebulka was there with more.
A week after falling to UCLA, the Wildcats and Bruins met again, but this time at the McHale Center. Dalen Terry and Kerr Kriisa found some redemption this time around, as they combined for 26 points and 12 assists in the 76-66 victory. Home court really seemed to play a factor Thursday night, as the McHale Center was electric.
What I said earlier in the season, that's the standard of what McHale can be every day. And we got to get it to a point where it's not about the opponent, it's about Arizona basketball.
Although beating the third-ranked team in the country, Lloyd and his team weren't out to prove anything.
I'm not trying to prove anything. I'm just trying to coach basketball and help these guys be the best team they can be, and I'm trying to build this program to be the best program it could be. And so I wasn't out to prove anything today. I don't know if our players were out to prove anything today, but I think everybody knows we're a good team.
Down the stretch, the Wildcats' offense seemed somewhat stagnant, but they hit shots and got stops when they needed it most. The Wildcats will go to Tempe in another Territorial Cup rivalry game Monday night as they look to continue their claim as the nation's best team. For UATV3 Sports, I am Sammy Cebulka.
The Cats continued their winning momentum when the USC Trojans came to Tucson on Saturday. The game was close until the Cats pulled ahead during crunch time and got another statement win. Sports reporter Devin Homer was at the McKale Center for the Saturday win. Let's take a look.
The University of Arizona men's basketball finished off their weekend with a win over number 19 USC. The first half was close, with USC hanging around, only down 1 point heading into half.
I feel like in the beginning we were kind of soft. I think that's for the whole team and me too. Our offense basically starts from the defense, so we got to get stops and we got to get our spark.
With around 6 minutes to go, USC took a 6-point lead, but Arizona would answer back right away with a Tubelis and one and a Kerr 3 to force a timeout. From that moment on, Arizona controlled the game and eventually won 72-63, moving Arizona to first place in the Pac-12.
Knew it was going to be a tough one. I mean, SC's a good team. Obviously, anytime you have a home weekend and you have to play a highly ranked UCLA team and a highly ranked USC team, it's going to be tough. And so to come out through these games 2-0, no matter how they looked or felt, is quite an accomplishment.
From UATV3 Sports, I'm Devin Homer.
Azuolas Tubelis was named Pac-12 Player of the Week, and the men's team moved up to 4th nationally and 1st in the Pac-12 Conference. The now 6th-ranked women's basketball team was also on a roll this past week, defeating the 19th-ranked Oregon Ducks in another top 20 matchup, 63-48. Sports reporter Jacob Perrine attended the game.
The 8th-ranked Arizona women's basketball team played host to Oregon on Friday in the first game of a 2-game homestand for the Wildcats. As the conference season neared its end, tonight's game served as a prime opportunity for the Wildcats to jump up in the Pac-12 standings. The game started off as a bit of a drag, as both teams struggled to score early in the first quarter. The second quarter saw the Wildcats somewhat take the lid off the basket, while also forcing the Ducks to turn the ball over with consistency, seeing the Cats take a 30-24 lead in the halftime. The McKale Center crowd was as electric as ever, helping set a new program record with over 10,413 in attendance. The Cats' offensive struggles continued well into the third quarter. However, the bench for the Wildcats provided a much-needed lift for the team. Juniors Helena Puello and Coy Love both scored a combined 16 points off the bench for the Cats, giving the necessary boost the Wildcats desperately needed down the stretch. Senior forward Kate Reese also chipped in 13 points as the Cats prevailed against the Ducks, 63-48. With the win against 19th-ranked Oregon Friday night, the Cats moved to 16-3 on the season and moved to 3rd place in the Pac-12 standings. Reporting from the McKale Center for UATV3, I'm Jacob Perrine.
On Sunday, Coach Barnes and the women rolled over Oregon State in a 73-61 win. The Cats forced 16 turnovers, turning those into 19 points. Senior Kate Reese played all 40 minutes, scoring 19 points and grabbed 8 rebounds. It was their 15th consecutive home win for Arizona. They will look to continue their good play later this week as they head to Tempe to take on ASU. Men's tennis dominated at home this past weekend, sweeping New Mexico State in a doubleheader. In the morning match, the Wildcats walked away winning 7-0, and in the afternoon match with a 4-0 win. The team will host another doubleheader next Saturday, February 12th in Tucson against NAU. The Waste Management Phoenix Open starts Thursday as the best golfers in the world will tee it up. This is the first year since the pandemic that the event will be at full capacity, and the People's Open will surely be back. Lastly, it is Super Bowl week as the world will be watching the Bengals and the Rams play for the Lombardi Trophy this Sunday. There's lots to look forward to this week in the world of Arizona sports, but that is all I have for you tonight. Be sure to follow us on Instagram and UATV_sports on Twitter, and stick around for the rest of Wildcast with Devin Homer and Taylor Maresca. I'm Annalise Wille. We'll be back after the break.
That's all we have for you tonight on Wildcast.
As always, be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can watch any of our shows that you may have missed. Once again, I'm Devin Homer.
And I'm Taylor Maresca. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next week.